Well, I'm out here at an AMRA outing in the Motherlode country here in Tuolumne County, and here is something that we haven't seen for a long time, and that is running water. This is the first creek with actual water running through it that I've seen all summer, and needless to say, that means it's time to play with new stuff or play with different stuff. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Bazooka Goldtrap Sluice. Alright, now this is a Bazooka Goldtrap Sniper Mini Sluice, and I use it mostly for sampling, and then I've got a larger gold trap that I can throw in the creek and do a lot of production shoveling through. But this one is very, very nice, and I'm going to come over, hopefully not fall down because it's a little slippery here on the rocks. Let's see if we can get over here. And for those of you who have not seen a Bazooka Goldtrap operate, I will get down here and show you. Basically, the Bazooka is a fluid bed sluice, which is diametrically opposite to the Hungarian ripples that you'll find in, say, a Kuhn or a Job or any one of the standard sluice types. What happens here is there's two chambers in the sluice. The top chamber, or the top section, right, you put your material in at the top, it flows on down here and comes to a set of grizzly bars. Right? That separates your material down to about 1/4 inch, and the larger pieces, larger rocks and cobbles and everything else, roll off the top with sufficient water flow here. It keeps the sluice fairly clean, so you can just really run a lot of material through one of these things. Down underneath the grizzly bars, and at the back here is another little chamber, right? And water that comes into the second chamber up in the top flows down and hits a wall that has two little pieces of PVC pipe in it, and they have holes drilled in them, so the chamber that is back down in here is constantly being agitated, right? And that gives you your fluid bed. Heavy materials like gold drop immediately down to the bottom of that agitated material in the actual gold trap, and the lighter materials flow out through the end, and you can keep shoveling and running material through your sluice, and it's a very elegant bit of physics that allows you to catch gold in one of these sluices. So what I'm going to do, I've got the material I dug here, and I'm going to grab a spoonful and slip it over here into the sluice, and you can see how the sluice operates. Right. Now all that material, the heavies, because you've got the liquefied material up at the top there. Let me get this very large leaf out of the way here. There's a guy above me with a high banker in there, kind of rolling a bunch of material on down here, so I get muddy water down here instead of nice clean water. But at least we can still see what's going on. I'm going to put another couple of spoonfuls through here. There we go. And I notice when you get a bigger rock, I do have to scrape that one off the top. If I had a little higher water flow where I would set up here, that would have rolled right off the top. And there we go. Trying not to spill this bucket of material. And working left-handed is not exactly what I do best. Okay. Material flows on down through. If the water was a little clearer, you could see lighter material flowing out from the the end of the sluice here out of the trap. In any case, that's how a Goldtrap, Bazooka Goldtrap works, and they are excellent sluices. I really enjoy using mine when I've got running water. Alright, I have finished that bucket, and it doesn't take long at all to do a bucket. With the larger Prospector model, I can do a 5-gallon bucket in about a minute. But with one of these that I'm feeding a little slower just to see what's going on, I'd say probably for these little 2.5-gallon buckets, it probably takes 3 or 4 minutes at least to run an entire bucket through. So these things are very, very nice from that standpoint. Excuse me. And my zoom is going a little crazy there. Alright, well, I'm going to show you how we clean up here. Basically, you take the sluice, keep it fairly level, and bring it back and stick it into a bucket full of water. And all you have to do is rinse it up and down a couple of times, and your sluice is clean. So, as far as the convenience of these things, it's fascinating. I mean, it's really, really nice. You can move a decent amount of material, even with a sampling sluice like this, and the cleanup is a breeze. You know, it takes you, what, less than 30 seconds to do a cleanup. Alright, well, the sluice is cleaned up, and you can see that this is the amount of material that I have left in the bottom of the bucket from the cleanup. So that's just a tiny amount of material that I have to pan. So it makes life very, very simple. Everything's been classified by those grizzly bars down to about 1/4 inch. So now all I have to do is a little panning, and I'm ready to see what kind of gold we got. Well, I just started panning out that